climbing.
It's both a climbing wall gym and an adult entertainment store.
So for chat, for those of you who don't missed out that part of the conversation, we are opening up we're starting a business together. The six of us here, and it's going to be like rock climbing, like a rock wall, but instead of like the little like plastic rock things, it's just a bunch of dicks.
Yeah.
But
some of them are trick ones though, because they're actually vibrators.
Ooh, I was thinking it would be like the old MXC Maximum Challenge.
Yeah.
Where like they were running across like the rocks over the water, and some of the rocks like gave out. Like
right?
some of the dicks aren't turgid, they're floppy, so you grab them and they just give out under your hand.
They're tricky dicks, not to be confused with the former U.S. president.
They are tricky dicks.
That's right. So hello everyone that might be watching, either live or on YouTube. We're back finally with some more Dragon Bane. It's a little bit of hiatus. And well, when we last left off, you were still in the Elven City dungeons, but you had managed to free pretty much all of your crew, or at least the ones that were on this floor. You think you've got a couple of doors that you haven't checked. And then on top of that, you have rescued Mac. There is some sort of cat-like person with furry wings who is also locked up, claims to be a native. You've killed a lot of people.
We have.
And gotten the crap beaten out of you quite a bit as well. But you're still not quite sure where else to go.
Taco Bell.
It did win the wars.
It did win the wars.
The other day,
Taco Bell or Rat Burgers.
So the other day, I was just yesterday. I was on a road trip, and I saw that there was a place where it was a gas station that also had a Taco Bell and an A&W restaurant.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And I was like, "That be Takao Ball? Is that how you'd mash that together?" I'm not sure, but I like the idea of Taco Bell fused with A&W. You know, American slop tacos with American slop burgers. Just
Baja Burger.
Yeah, Baja Burger.
Baja root beer. Yeah,
it's just beef in a sauce that used Baja Blast as the base.
Yeah,
you can do it. Just reduce the Baja Blast down enough.
It comes out like a weird bluish green color.
You know what? They should make Baja Blast aspics. You know, aspics, the old like 70s Jello molds with like fucking lunch meat and fruit and vegetables in it. Just
you mean the stuff that people were hopped up on drugs to make and eat?
Yeah.
There's a lady on TikTok that will get like these recipes like that, and it'll be like cottage cheese mixed with pineapple juice, mixed with canned tuna,
all
and some walnuts and peas.
I need to learn how do you spell that before I Google aspics.
I think it's ASPIC.
ASSPIX.
No, ASPIC altogether.
You're gonna type that in, and then Google's gonna be like, "Did you mean?" Like, no.
No. Oh, I've seen lots of cursed memes of this stuff.
Yeah, that stuff. You had to have been high.
According to Google, I guess it's actually Wikipedia, there's a question of who still eats aspics, and it's Central, Eastern, and Northern Europe. Often takes the form of pork jelly and is popular around Christmas and Easter.
Oh my.
This is foul.
This is the fucking meme. The our Father who art in heaven, Baja be thy blessed.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's good. It's like we mixed our savory, our sweet, our umami, cheese. we mixed all that in there.
Everything.
It's a superfood.
It's superfood.
Like pizza.
pizza aspic, just all the ingredients in a tomato-based jelly.
There you go. All right. So, y'all ready to continue on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I see you're all loaded into the table here. You can see your little group up here in this area. You've freed more peoples. You know, you've got a bunch in the other room as well. And if you come into this area, you'll see that there are 2 doors. Looks like one to the south and one to the east still that you have not opened.
Oh, check it out.
Now, the prisoners will tell you that they have seen guards come and go from that area, but that's it. But they don't know for sure what it might be.
I will check this door.
Okay. Why are you
controlling? Burkle's over here.
Oh, that's a cell there, Burkle.
I'm just seeing if anyone's in them.
Oh, I pulled them out already. But yes, there was somebody in them. All these cells were filled. You had a pretty large crew complement. But Foxy, opened a door.
Well, I didn't open a door. I walked up to a door.
Oh, okay.
I was eavesdropping.
All right. Well, give me a what is it, awareness roll?
Potentially. You already opened the door, though, so.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
What my token is.
Where
Looking around for it.
I'm not pushing it.
Fair enough. You don't hear anything beyond the door.
I don't know where your token is.
If you wanted to, stealthily push it open to see if there's anything in there.
Oh, you're up here.
I'll let Burkle go ahead because I wasn't trying to usurp the door from him.
Okay.
Darren, did you find your token?
I did. I think I had to re-drag it back onto the map. Just taking me a second. I forgot to get coffee when I was grocery shopping yesterday, so I'm hurting.
Oh my gosh.
Fair enough.
What's in the door?
Which door are you opening? The one to the east or the one to the south?
Joe?
Let's do the south.
South door. All right, go ahead and open it. Should be able to click it. And it looks like there's a short hallway there and turns a corner. Do you have a light source?
Yeah, I have a torch.
Oh, you do. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can see that the tall hallway extends. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So it's about 12 meters ish, or maybe a little bit more. 30 some meters. I'm counting squares. I don't know. But yeah, there's another door at the end of the hallway.
Okay. So we didn't hear anything this way either?
Give me an awareness.
Or I thought,
Foxy did. She didn't hear anything at the other hallway.
Okay. Sure, I'll do awareness.
You succeeded.
I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 3.
Uh-huh. That was a good roll.
Wow.
You don't hear any sound coming from down the hall there.
I will go all the way to the end and check this door.
All right. You're searching the door? I guess give me another I think it's gonna be awareness. Let me just double check.
Door listening skill.
Yeah. Or a spot hidden.
Ooh.
All right. Awareness, yeah. Doesn't appear to be anything like
I can't believe I'm passing these.
obvious on anything here. You should be able to open the door.
Yeah.
All right. You see a table set with food that was in the middle of being eaten. There's drinks on the table and so forth. You see behind you another door. You're smart enough to realize it probably connects to that other doorway, you would guess. Yeah. Whether it's a hallway or another room, you don't know for sure. But yeah, there's there's still warm food on the table. You're guessing some guards may have been on lunch break when things happened and came running. Yeah.
Okay. Looks like this is a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door. Oh, I don't see that. Never mind. I'm not there.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
Yeah, if any of you want to follow Burkle, you certainly may do so.
I will hobble behind with my axe.
Okay. Coggert comes hobbling up behind.
Does it look like there's anything in this room other than this table?
Give me another awareness.
I failed.
Did you want to push?
No, I've pushed so many times already. I'll leave it. Someone else wants to take a look.
You kind of glance around, you're like, anybody else want to take a look?
Mm-hmm.
I'm way back there still. I am very injured and being very, very skittish.
I'll take a quick reconnoiter of our situation here and see if there's anything worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a snack.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good
Mostly
idea.
vegetarian fare in this, you're noticing.
You said mostly vegetarian fare. I was about to ask, well, do they have turkey bacon? That's vegetarian, right? But then I remembered.
No.
To be fair, that does feel like honorary vegetarian.
Goggert, you do find a note. It's written in a language you don't know off the top of your head. But maybe somebody else, or you can attempt to decipher it with a languages roll.
I'll try to decipher it.
Yeah.
I'm a smart guy. I'm also angry. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, my. You're like, oh, this is it. So it's written in this weird form of Elven. And it appears to be directions for, like, how to get to the dock and what the phrase is and so forth.
Okay. Somebody who can actually read Weird Elven should probably take a look at this note, but I think it says where the dock's at.
I don't know how to read.
I have a foreign languages, so I doubt I'd be able to.
I think the best qualified is actually Tyler's character.
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, maybe the cat man knows something.
He might.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go take the note back to him.
Okay. I think his name is and he's still that's Gar. He's hanging out with Mac. And he's like, oh yeah. What you got there?
Funny Elvish note about a dock.
Oh.
Any additional information you could glean from it would be appreciated.
Looks like a code. I don't know how some of their stuff works around here.
Yeah.
How'd you get down here anyway?
Oh, through like a school, something.
Mm-hmm.
Were there stairs?
Yeah, and then an orb that made the room switch around.
Like a teleportation thing?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen any more of them orbs around?
Did we?
I was kind of looking for elves to smash, but I'm sure there's some more.
Well, maybe that's how they get around.
Mm.
And Mac can verify. He's like, we didn't take any steps. Like, there weren't any flights of stairs or anything. It just seemed like we were walking, and then they said something that I didn't understand, and then shoved us into cells.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess now we're on the lookout for more orbs.
Mm-hmm. Right now, there's only one area you haven't gone to because you heard noises on the other side of it.
Danger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to try my decapitated head trick again.
Okay, so I'm going to gather you all back in the room that you originally started in. First, I'm going to have to move some things. And then
Yeah.
and so far, I don't think you've lost any crew.
We're careful.
No, we lost somebody. I forget what her name. We named somebody.
Oh, that was our problem.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was one person. And
An unimportant person, but a
You
person.
gave them a funeral by giving them a name.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't that Susan?
Well, that
Susan.
sounds right.
That.
Susan. I'm pretty sure that was Susan.
Susan. Oh, I'm very confused where
and
we are.
you'll probably need to recenter your tokens a little bit.
Oh, look at that. We're floating through the void.
Oh
Yep,
god.
you're floating through the void.
Oh,
Gee,
It's a
imagine.
space prison.
what
I
just
remember this
happened?
room. There were crystals that we were touching.
Mm-hmm.
There were.
There were indeed. And you know that down this hallway here, you listened at the door at the end of it, and it sounded like there were people there.
Well, might as well finish them off.
Okay.
Allow me.
Like, we won't all die in the process, but okay.
Regardless of my current health
Well,
situation, I do still
how
have
many-
armor.
What's our
Well,
health
hang on.
looking like?
Gar is willing to do some healing. Gar has some
Oh.
healing magic.
Oh hell yeah. I'm good. I'm only down 1, so if other people need it.
I'm down 12.
I am full
Wow.
health.
Of course. Why would they?
I have 1 hit point.
Ditto.
Oh, that's rough.
Okay. And let's see. So who all needs hit points? Goggart, Burkle, Foxy.
I'm only down 1. So
Okay. All right. So Burkle, you're saying you're good.
yeah.
Okay. So Goggart, Foxy, anyone else?
I'm good. I think just those two. I don't think
Lothar,
Lothar, you're
you
not
good?
beat up, are you?
I think I'm in pretty good health.
Yeah, you're down 4.
You're in
That's
okay
okay.
health.
Okay. So we'll do a couple of healing rolls and then Goggert, you'll get back 7 HP. And Foxy, you'll get back 8.
Wait.
Now, do you want the rest of the crew? Do you want them like waiting in the room, or filed along behind you? What are you thinking?
To get out of here, we're gonna need their help.
Mm-hmm.
I think we let our crew go in and see, let Goggert does his head trick, see what happens.
Okay.
And then we have all of our crew members come rushing in.
Okay.
If it goes sideways.
Yeah, definitely. So I take it you're going to kind of stack up in the hallway there?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and put yourselves behind Goggert where you want to be before he does his thing.
I'll be right here.
Okay.
With the elf smacking hammer.
Lothar, did you want to move in there too?
Yeah.
Is it not letting you move your token? Okay. They're going the other way. Nope.
Oop,
Wrong hallway.
They're going to the south.
Nope, they're going to the west.
The west. Okay.
West.
Yeah.
The East.
And down that hallway.
There we go.
Alrighty. I don't know if this door has like if it opens inwards or outwards.
It opens in towards you.
Okay. In that case, I will casually open the door and step through.
All right. So you open the door, and there are 4 elves there with broadswords out, and you see the 2 sergeants behind them, and they immediately start attacking you.
Ah, shit.
That's fucking lame.
What's the deal? It's not like we killed 40 people down here earlier.
Right?
Right?
Why are they so
It's
mad?
self-defense.
Why are they so mad? Swamp Toad, you're up first
What? Why?
because that's what card you drew. Would you like to swap that with somebody else? You could swap with Burkle or Lothar.
I would like
They
to
might appreciate it,
swap
or
it
Goggert. Pretty much anyone.
I'd like to swap it. I
I
think I
got
want
a
to swap.
10.
Yeah, I want to swap it with Burkle.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Let me just. There we go.
Very
All right, so Burkle, you up first.
All right. I'm going to leap here
Okay. All right.
and do a swing.
Do you have willpower for it?
Yeah,
I think you have to
it
use
takes
willpower.
3, and I have 3 left.
Okay.
That's all my willpower. And then I think I rolled this right.
Yes, you did.
Ooh.
You got a crit. You can double the weapon damage, or you get a free attack against another enemy if they're within range.
I don't think
Which-
another enemy is within range.
No, I just take the double damage.
Yeah. we'll do that.
Holy moly.
Ooh,
It's a flattened elf.
yes, it is. He's very flattened.
Good job.
Let's see.
Hey, Mr. Elf, has your head ever touched your toes?
Oh no. Folded him up like a lawn chair.
Indeed. All right, so that was Burkle. Now it's the guard's turn. 2 of them are going to stab at Goggert there. Or I'm sorry, swing at Goggert. That's right, because they're He'll step up. And first swing. Yeah, they will try to stab though, because why not? First one does hit.
Oh no.
For 5 points, but you get your armor off.
All right.
And then the next one, he'll slash at you. Ha-ha! And he will miss. This last one is going to move up to Burkle and also take a swingy ding.
Okay. How about the...
And he critically fails. He gets his sword stuck in the wall. He'll need to do a strength roll next turn to try to remove it. So that was them. Foxy.
Son of a bitch. So, let me see. I'm 14 meters away. Probably the only person I can really aim at is the one directly in front. Wrong button. That button. My sling attack succeeded, so I'm gonna roll damage for 2. 2 damage.
Points. Okay.
I'm gonna stay back, so that will be my turn.
All right. Which one were you attacking? I'm sorry.
The one directly in front of.
Okay.
What's his
All
name?
right. Your rock pings off of his armor.
Rude.
Rude.
Yeah. Okay. Goggert, your turn.
All right. Well, now that he's been softened up, I'm gonna hit him with my axe.
He's been tenderized.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a hit.
13 damage.
13 damage. And that puts that one down as well.
Oh, good.
So that was your turn. Did you want to move from where you're at, or are you going to stay there?
I'll begin approaching one of the sergeants.
Okay. All right. All right, you walked up on that guy, and it is in fact his turn. Let's see here. He is gonna. Let's see. Yeah. Wow. All right. He cast his Power Fist at level 2. So now, and
Did you say Power Fist?
yes.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I just need to look up exactly what that spell does. Not to be confused with Power Thirst.
Oh. So
so
much energy.
Did you ever see the old Power Thirst commercial?
Uncomfortably energetic.
All right, so
I recently introduced my youngest to those.
Nice. All right, actually, that was his turn. It was to cast that spell, so he doesn't get to strike with it right away. So that was that one's turn. The other one, he's just gonna fire a bow at Burkle.
All right.
Attack. And he does hit.
Youch.
Oh my god.
8. Get your armor off.
I
of it,
take
though.
3.
The whap. And then it's Lothar's turn.
I think I'm gonna try to. I'm assuming maybe that this skillful Sky City Elf Guard is maybe looking at Goggart and Burkle and the guys that are in the room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to sneak up behind him and get a knife in the ribs. Can I tell if these guys have leather armor or is it?
They've got studded leather.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, give me a stealth sneak roll. As long as you succeed, you should be fine.
Let's see.
And as a matter of fact, go ahead and roll it with a boon. Just because there's some distraction going on.
Do I just set that to like 1 or?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That's a hit. So, I would say go ahead and roll your damage. Or roll the strike. Sorry, you'll still need to strike, but you'll do that with boon as well. Because he's looking the other way.
Oh.
Did you do that with a? Did it balance out a Bane?
I think I did because I did find a weak spot.
Yeah. Okay. So you had a bit of a fumble there. Click the little mishap melee button. Let's see what happened. It's right there in the chat.
Oh no.
Oof. Can I push that, or since it was a crit fail, I can't push it?
No. You went to like go, like boop, and it just like falls out of your hand. You're like,
I got so excited. I was like, damn, I can really.
I can do the thing. Oh,
I'm so sneaky.
Never mind.
Except not.
All right, Swamp Toe, you're up.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna help out Lothar. Can I help out Lothar in this way by running up and picking up his weapon and handing it back to him?
Sure.
Then that's what I do.
Okay.
Oh, you dropped this, buddy. Here you go.
It's an old knife fumbler over here.
The knife fumbler.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right.
Thank you, Swamp Toe.
Swamp Toe, you're first again. You want to swap?
Yes. I'm gonna give it to Goggart.
All right.
In that case, I'm going to swing at the irritable Sky Sergeant.
All right. Go right ahead, Goggart.
Damn.
That's rough.
And
You don't want to push?
Yeah, I do, but I've collected all the bad things.
You've got okay. Fair enough.
It's
fair
like
enough.
Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Right. All right. That'll take us to Burkle. Burkle, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm smash this guy with a hammer that's in front of me.
Absolutely.
Get bonked.
It did indeed bonk. All right. It's not enough to put him down, but you definitely put a hurt on him. But he is still up.
Okay.
Lothar, you have your knife back, and this guy hasn't gone yet.
I'm
So
gonna
technically, you can still backstab him. He's like, huh?
I was gonna say, I don't know if my sneak is gonna be quite as successful.
I'd say he hasn't quite reacted yet, so you can still get your sneak on this one.
Okay.
So roll with a boon.
Oh. Oh wow, no, even with a 17, it's still.
Oh wow.
You're good at stabbing.
All right. You can go ahead and
knife skill is or dagger still is
a little damage, and then I think you get to add another d6. Or no, another d8. Roll a d8 and add that to the total. All right, 13. That is enough. You drop that dude.
Really kind of on him. I dropped my knife in front of him, and he's still
Right? Just a slacker.
He had tunnel vision.
He did. Swampto, you're up.
Where'd that guy go?
He died.
Oh.
I just the tokens for death that I can add to them are very, very tiny.
That's fine. No, I'm gonna fall back.
Fair enough.
That's my turn.
All right, Boxy, you're up.
April ran away. There she is.
I'm here. I just had a dog that sounded like it was getting into things. That's about as far as I can move. Oh, perfect. Close enough. So hard to see what their names are. I think it's the Sky City Elf Guard.
Okay.
See if I can ping him since I'm closer.
Absolutely. All right, that's a hit. Damage.
That sweet,
Okay.
sweet 3 damage.
Believe it or not, that is enough. You drop him.
Oh shit! Perfect.
Good job.
That is my turn.
All right. Okay, it's the sergeant's turn. All right, so this one here, he's gonna take a swing at Goggart with his fisty, his magic glowing fist. He does hit, and that's just gonna be. He hits you for 9 points of damage. I should probably add that to the weapons. You might have to manually click on your sheet, Jake. Okay. But you get your armor off of that, so that's good.
Yes, very good.
All right, so that was that one. The other one, let's see, what has he got? He is going to, he'll throw a mental strike. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I'm just going to call it a D6. I'm going to reroll on a 6. It's a 5. Swamp Toe, they don't like you.
Why?
They don't. I don't know. What'd you say about their mom?
A lot of things. I was talking about this mathematician.
But he fails!
Yes.
All right. Next round.
I am spending a willpower to keep my initiative.
Nice. All right, so you're first, Goggart.
And I'm swinging with the axe.
Excellent.
Oh,
Is that a class ability you have to do?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it did not work out in my favor.
It did not. Well, it's because you got penalties upon penalties.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Otherwise, you would have had a crit.
Indeed.
All right. So this dude is going to attempt to. Let's see if I can find that real quick. Make my life easy. There we go. All right. But he missed. Let's see this other dude. He is going to again try to mental strike somebody. This time it is going to be Burkle.
Cool.
Let's see if he is successful. He is.
Success.
Ow.
Oh, my God.
So that's
Ow.
12. You do get your armor off of it as he telekinetically pucks you into a wall. What's that?
That's good. I wasn't expecting that. 5, 10, 7. That puts me at 0 still, I think.
Okay. So you're down, and you'll have to do the saves on your turn. But, you know, someone, or, you know, Swamp 2 can do a healing check or something on you.
Oh, possibly.
But Foxy, you're up.
Where'd Foxy go? Foxy must be fighting dogs again.
He's well known for her street fighting of dogs.
Well, here, while
Yes.
Foxy is doing that,
Like Chun-Li. Just
I can run up to Burkle real quick and try that healing test.
yeah, absolutely.
It's all right.
Fail.
I got you. Even though I'm not.
That's a roll of a healing roll.
Nope.
Failed to the demon.
This bad.
That's okay. Okay, well, yeah, that didn't work out.
Nope.
But Burkle can also try to rally himself with a willpower roll on his turn to allow him to act normally this turn. So, but when we'll have April take her turn as soon as she gets back. But in the meantime, Lothar, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move into the room just a little bit more.
Okay.
So we've still got 2 sergeants that are up.
Yep.
So
And unharmed.
okay. I think I'm going to try to run to the same one that Gargard's in front of and try to find a gap in the armor with the knife.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's see what mishap he gets.
Jeez.
Hit the button. Let's see how far you just accidentally hucked your dagger. Ah, shit.
Goodness.
Not having good
It's
luck
my
with this
fault. I
one.
should have stopped. You know, I accidentally coated my dagger in butter, apparently.
It's
was
a
gonna
common
say-
mistake.
You know what it was? Somebody had some buttered asparagus or something on that plate, and he handled the buttered asparagus.
I don't think they would
That's
have
what
buttered
happened.
asparagus.
I don't know if that's a thing, but
Would that still fall under vegetarian?
buttered asparagus, yeah. Vegan, it wouldn't fall under.
Okay. Okay. I understand now.
Yes.
Along with
All
the
right.
turkey bacon.
Yeah, I was going to say the turkey bacon. You know, it's
Yeah.
classic vegetarian.
Burkle, you're up. So you have to do first do a death save thing.
Okay.
You're familiar with this.
That looks bad.
Yeah, it does.
It's bad.
Yep. Whichever one fills up first. But you do get to do a willpower. If you just click your willpower, you can see if you can rally to get moving.
Would that require me having willpower?
No, you just click the little thing on top. That's all.
It's a test.
The stat will.
Stat. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm scared, so we'll see how this goes.
Like, no, tired.
Yeah.
I hurty. Which, you know, fair. Goggert, you retaining your or no, I think that works for the whole combat if I remember right.
Oh. Well, that's good.
So fancy.
All right, Goggert.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm going to swing at this guy.
Yeah, please do.
Damn it.
All right, that's a miss. It's interesting. It doesn't even like pop up like the option to push for you there, Jake.
No, everything's gone.
Yeah. All right, Foxy Moxie, you're up.
That's a choice.
These boys
It's
need
just
some
this-
help.
It's just this one dude left.
2 dudes.
2 dudes? I thought it was just the one. Where are we?
Nope, there's one guy
Oh.
here and one guy here.
Whoops, that's not what I saw in the initiative.
I just have them going on one card.
Okay, well, I might see if I can run up and wallop this guy instead of flinging stuff at it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna stab him. I am gonna stab him.
You do stab him
For a solid 7 damage.
for a solid 7 damage. All right, you took a good almost half his hit points of that. So good job.
Right in the shoulder blade.
That's right. Stab. All right. Lothar, you stepped up there, and he's pretty excited that you did that. So he's gonna punch you with his glowy fist, or punch at you with his glowy fist. We'll see if he makes contact. He does. For 11 damage. You get your armor off of that, though.
So I have 2 hit points left.
Hooray!
I earned that one.
Yeah.
What do they say? Hindsight is 20/20.
Mm-hmm. Burkle.
Rolled 20/20.
And the other one.
It was bad.
He's gonna he's gonna power fist, or actually you know what, you're right there, Foxy Moxie. He's gonna slap you with his staff.
Rude.
Indeed, he will slap you with his staff. Good lord. For 9 points, you get your armor off of it if you're wearing any.
Oh, I think I've got 1.
Okay.
So that's a solid 8 hit points.
Yep.
Hey, good thing you healed me because I'm back down to 1.
Mm-hmm. All right, Burkle, you another death save, and let's see what you get, and then we can see if you can rally yourself.
Oh,
Ooh, you escape death and recover 1d6 HP.
heck yeah. That's all I need. 1.
That's all you need, baby.
I'm up.
I'll let you get up and move and strike with your hammer. Desperate times.
Yeah. I'm gonna smack this guy.
Absolutely. That's a hit. Roll some damage. That's some good damage.
Don't get bonked.
And that will drop that guy. So, yeah, you have an HP. Hooray! Swamp Toe.
That's
No
me.
one is down just yet. I don't know what you want to do.
I'm gonna fight.
Okay, actually, Burkle, give me a Constitution roll. Just click your Constitution score thing.
Constitution.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any repercussions. Did you succeed?
I failed.
You failed. Okay. One moment.
Should I push?
I mean,
What is this for?
this is for severe injuries.
Oh, I'm gonna push that.
Okay.
I passed.
Okay. All right. So I'm sorry, Swamp Toe. What were you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Something I'm highly skilled at.
Mm-hmm.
Trained in the arts of fighting
Yes.
with a staff. Oh shit, that
You
hit.
hit.
That fucking
Roll some
hit.
damage.
Oh, wow.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
That's a good hit. It doesn't put him down, but
I'm a fucking warrior
Yeah.
now.
right? Swamp Toe bounds up and goes whack.
All
right,
First when,
Lothar. You're up. Your dagger is 6 meters away. You'd have to run over to it, grab it, and come back.
Based on that last roll, I think when you picked up my dagger, you probably should have kept it.
Yeah.
But also, this is a lesson that as soon as we're out of this place and somewhere safer with a merchant, I'm going to pick up 1 or 2 more daggers. They're very stashable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to back up a little bit and maybe pull out my crossbow.
And shoot.
Yeah.
Absolutely do that. This is a game where you can basically you have like a couple of weapons readied and it doesn't cost you an action to draw them.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and back up and take a shot with the crossbow. That is perfectly fine.
Oh, there
Hell yeah.
That's a hit. 7 damage. Reduced by armor, and that drops that guy. And that's it. They're all dead.
Hooray.
All right. Didn't you have some instructions on how to get out of here, Goggert?
Yeah, Gar said that this code should work for this thing, hopefully.
I activate the code. Is it the Da Vinci Code? Nothing in
And
that? Cold.
the crew comes running in.
Oh, okay. That's probably smart.
And Gar's like, I don't know. Well, when you first got here, you approached the thing and it asked you your destination. And then it asked for like a code.
Hospital.
And Burkle disappears and is in a hospital, surrounded by elves. Shit.
Oh, damn it.
I'll touch it and I'll say the airship docks on the back of the hand.
Enter code.
I'll look at the piece of paper.
You can recite it.
I recite a code.
Okay. It's 80085.
It's always
Oh, what do you know?
80085.
It's always 80085.
Uh-oh. Animal's in
right.
trouble.
All right, so I'm going to just Okay, gonna pause for just a moment. Be right back.
Okay. So, Theron, did you hear that the official DOK email account got hacked?
No.
Yeah, we
What
lost
happened?
control about it. So, just in case you get any emails from DOK and they're talking about canned meat, don't open them. It's spam.
Oh no.
You remember when I told you the other night that all he had were bad jokes?
You're
What are
welcome.
you talking about? That's a great joke.
It's a really great
No.
Don't encourage him.
joke. It's the best joke.
Also, I'm pretty sure Sophie's getting sick again.
Is she?
Wow.
That's the reason I got up, because I heard a very dog sounding
Ew.
yeah.
That is not what you hear
I
when
made
you
this pile of frothy snot for you. You're welcome.
rather than a line of partially
Steamy.
chewed and digested cat food or something.
You get
I'd
those on
rather-
the stairs every now and then.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. They like to leave it at doorways.
As you do.
We have exactly one area of our house with carpet on it, which
you
is
go.
there's like a carpet on the staircase, and both animals are like perfect.
I
I need a gentle place to put
This
this.
is for me.
relate to that. We have carpet in our hallway. And Gizmo is like, "Oh, you brought grass inside for me to pee on. Thank you very much."
Yeah.
It's convenient that this is here just for this.
Yeah.
When the need arises.
Yeah.
So, swirly lights, and then you're outside. You can tell that you're outside. You are on these. They look like docks, but they are made out of stone. You can see what you're guessing are some of these elven ships. They're very different from the style of vessel that you were on. They've got they're more enclosed and have like weirdly mounted sails and so forth. Look very sleek. There's a lot of soldiers meandering around, but there's also stacks of crates and so forth. And there doesn't appear to be anybody watching this specific area at this moment. And all the crew that you rescued and everything, they're all there. And and you do see, not too far away down the dock and pretty plain view of everyone, is your ship moored up.
Can we get?
If you want to see additional details, you can give me awareness rolls. But yeah,
They've been lying to us.
Let's just make like a tree. Get to our ship.
Does it look like the power core thing's running on the ship?
it does look inactive at the moment, but you do have your engine seer there, the lady
Okay.
that designed it, and she's like, we can get it fired up if some of you still have some magic juice left.
I don't.
Gar's like, I can help.
I'll need a nap before I can do any more magic.
That's fair. Yeah, we might
I've got 1
be able to,
HP. I'm fine.
we should be able to power it up and at least get moving. I just hope their ships aren't too fast.
This is like a shipyard, right? A bunch of other ships too? Or is it just ours?
Nope, there's multiple, like, think of them as like piers. And there's several vessels of various sizes. Most of them are pretty small, that appear to be kind of like docked alongside of them. And like I said, there's definitely, they look like they're dressed like, the guards. You're guessing it's actually the military outfit, and there's a bunch of them wandering around. Looks like they're doing stuff and moving things to and fro. It is a dockyard, so like I said, there's stacks of things and crates of things and whatnot.
Do their ships have like sails or any noticeable obvious?
They have sails,
method?
but they're more like, like you think of sails as like a sailing ship. These are more oriented, more parallel to the hull. Almost like a
Treasure
but at a
Planet.
slight angle. What's that?
Like Treasure Planet ships?
Yeah. Like they're kind of like almost a scoop kind of shape.
Chuck, are you
over
getting
the
beat
hull.
up over there?
What's that?
Oh, I thought Chuck was being.
No, our food arrived. And
Had a
Ashley
random
sorted
encounter.
it out for us.
Yeah.
Chuck had a random encounter with food.
I did.
Mm.
That would be a great thing to see in Cyberpunk, Chuck. Just like we're doing something and like a delivery guy shows up, he's got the wrong address. Like,
It's the cursed gumbo that was never any good. All the mozzarella sticks are burnt on the outside and cold on the inside.
Yeah. He makes his own marinara, though.
those.
Anyway, what are we doing?
Mm.
Let's get on
There
the boat.
is basically what I'm saying is there's some degree of cover that you could use, like, let's see, skills. So I never remember the names of skills. You could use like acrobatics. You could use sneaking to try to like use the crates and whatnot as cover to maneuver your way to the ship. You could try to just haul ass. Evade would also work, I would say. Any of those kind of things would work. I'm also open to if you've got any other ideas about what might help
could always
Like,
try to have the people that might be able to sneak try to get there first, and then maybe like acrobatics second, and then the folks that are going to have to haul ass go third, and then the people that were already closer to it like cover for them and maybe like give them covering fire and stuff, because I think enough of us are really low on health that and we're not really probably going to get an opportunity to rest, so
Not yet, anyway.
I'm just throwing that out there, though. If anybody's got a better idea on it, I'm
We
definitely.
could create a distraction.
That's yeah.
And die immediately.
Find something large to light on fire in the other direction.
That might work better.
I think that's a good idea.
And do
Do
I have
like
any fire-related things? I have one torch.
I too.
There's
have
a bunch of
torch.
crates that you could try to peek into. You can give me like an awareness check if you want to start checking crates that are nearby and won't expose you to too much danger to see if there's anything that you could use in there.
I'll take a look around.
Well, looky loo.
I'm too angry. All I see is red.
It'll all burn.
That was the best fucking delivery in Walking Dead. All I see is red. Okay. I will leverage my tiny frog size and try to sneak to our ship.
Okay.
And it's a good thing that I'm not dazed right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll push it. I'll be disheartened as well. I gotta collect them all.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
So you're hopping out there. Okay. I'm just rolling for me. Okay. Okay. They don't appear to notice you. Even though you kind of like walked, you're like, I'm hiding, and they're like, he's not.
I'm doing really, really terrible, like, somersaults, trying to be stealthy.
He's singing his stealth song.
Your skin is too moist, so you just hear the gentle plop plop slap
the
as you're trying to
slapping
roll
noise,
across the floor. Yeah.
Is this the only like? This is like more of a military dock you were saying?
Yes.
Based on how the ships look. So.
Yep.
Well, not as much like shipping type stuff going on.
Is there anything reasonably nearby that seems like it would draw a lot of attention if it were to spontaneously combust?
I mean,
another ship or
yeah, I mean, there's ships that if you could, set one of those on fire, absolutely. Again, you're not quite sure what might be in these crates, so there might be something in those too. Nothing necessarily jumping out at you at this moment.
can I
wanna
take a
try
peek
to
into one of those crates?
Yeah, give me an awareness roll.
I will also try. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're really bad at checking crates.
I mean, it's
You just
not so
gotta
much that
crack
you're
'em
not
open.
you're like checking and you're like, all right, this one's full of swords. Great. Those aren't gonna burn. This one is, full of tomatoes. Why they're importing tomatoes, you don't know. It's a little weird.
Let me check my own inventory. I know I have a torch and I have flint and tinder, but
And we'd also want to give an awareness look. You'd maybe see if there's anything that you see.
Are there any like? Is there like a table that people have been eating at that may or may not have a bottle of alcohol that I could make into a
There's not a
cocktail
picnic
of
table
some
they've been
kind?
eating at.
Any like side spot?
Not that you're seeing.
Okay.
Now you could also right now you're kind of hunkered in an area near where the teleporter kind of plopped you off at. If you want to scout out a little bit further and do like a athletics or a sneaking or something like that to like get to a different location and try looking again, you certainly could do so.
I've got 2 negatives on my awareness right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. It's only supposed to be 1. Because that's the maximum that you can actually, like, you can only roll with 1 Bane, not double Bane. They just cancel each other out after the first one. So.
Oh, okay.
But
like
for some reason,
disadvantage.
But for some reason, the VTT counts each one. It's very annoying.
Yeah, I guess we can move up, and I'll try and do another awareness. How close is it to being like nighttime?
It seems like it's still pretty daylight. You guys came down here, I think, fairly early in the day, and
Okay.
it technically hasn't been too long. Otherwise, I'd have given you a stretch rest.
can I tell if there's anybody between me and like the nearest ship that isn't ours?
You could wait for a moment like that. If you want to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything? Before we jump in with those plans.
I need to move up before I can look at stuff more.
Okay. Just figure I'll have you both kind of go at the same time. I'm just seeing if anybody else is wanting anything to do.
I got no ideas.
Are we on an actual map right now?
No, we're not. This is
Okay.
more theater of the mind.
I was curious if I was missing something, so no. I'm just along for the ride.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
forming an idea.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we've got some elves wearing guard armor in our crew. Maybe we could stage a little show where the guards are just like beating us very lightly and forcing us to our ship.
I mean, Smitty is an elf.
Yeah, who's been beaten horribly.
Mhm.
It looks lumpy.
He does look a little lumpy. But you do have, some humans on the crew that probably in armor would pass. At least, from a distance. And then, in fact, looking over at the ship, you see there's no one standing guard at it.
I'm still sneaking over there.
Okay.
Very sneaky.
Give me another sneaking roll, Swamp Toe.
More sneak.
And Joe, go ahead and give me your whatever skill you're going to use to change position.
Okay.
I did not sneak well.
I'll do awareness. Oh boy.
For changing in location, it was acrobatics, evasion, or sneaking. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Awareness is just for looking for something.
Yeah. It's an acrobatics or sneaking, or what was the other one?
Evasion.
Evasion.
Yeah.
I'm bad at sneaking's my best. I'll do that.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, well, I get to try and level up my sneaking.
Yeah. All right. So you're like, Lothar, you do spot an opening where you could get to one of those ships. It looks like there's not somebody standing next to one.
I'm gonna try to sneak over to it.
Okay. You were successful.
Once I make it there, I have some hemp rope in my inventory as well as like flint and steel.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a bushcraft roll to try to catch that hemp rope on fire, like next to something else that might kind of start burning?
Sure. Are you trying to set a fire to a ship, or are you trying to just set fire to some crates, kind of thing?
The ship's sail, does it seem like it's made out of fabric?
Yeah, probably a heavy-duty canvas of some kind, you'd think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pile up the rope and like fray the ends of it, try to catch that and light the sail on fire.
Okay. Give me your bushcraft roll.
What dang?
Very nice. All right. It doesn't like go up in a huge flame right away, but it's on fire. You figure a few rounds of this and people will probably start to notice if they don't notice right away. So
I try to get off of that ship and get to a place that's a little more hidden from somebody that might be going towards that direction.
Okay. I'm just figuring out roughly like how many rounds it'll take them to notice. Okay. But yeah, you snuck over there. You're able to sneak back to where you were. You can see, a little bit of smoke starting to kind of waft up. But there's a breeze, there's a lot of air. And there's not, a whole lot of backdrop in certain areas, so it's kind of hard to spot at first. Which actually kind of might work better in your favor. Gives it time for it to get going. All right, well, Swamp Toe, you're almost at the gangplank to board your ship.
I'm so close. I want to make it.
Okay. How about the rest of you? Anything you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
Mac likes your idea about posing as some guards, shoving people to the ship. I mean, what we could do is if we can get some of y'all on the ship with some of the crew, and then we've got the ballista, we could, set down some covering shots or something, and the rest can rush behind us and get out of the ship if we get spotted.
How about we send Smitty, Gar, and the engine seer?
Okay.
With that plan.
Doesn't Gar have wings?
He does.
Can Gar just like fly over there?
He's like, yeah, I just wanted to be part of the team, but yeah, I can go ahead and fly over there.
Do I make it up the gangplank?
You do make it up the gangplank.
Hells yeah.
Yeah. Like a moment or two later, Gar meets you on the deck.
We made it.
He just like swoops in, drops down. So how's this work? Smitty will start taking the engine seer over to the ship. And again, no one's quite noticed anything yet.
I'm gonna start loading up a ballista.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put a barrel of like oil and tie it to the end of one of the giant ballista bolts.
Okay. Give me that bushcraft roll for how good you tie that barrel on there.
Do a great job. Yeah, I fucking
You
do
a great job. That thing's on there.
Hells
Like
yeah.
how big of a barrel of oil?
Not very big. Relative like a pony keg.
Okay.
Maybe smaller.
Sure.
I'm tiny.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Give me an awareness roll,
You got it.
Swamp Toe.
You got it.
Hi.
I notice things.
You do. You notice that so on like one side of a stack of crates, you can see Lothar, and beyond him, there's a ship that appears to have a sail that's on fire. Just starting to be really
then
catching.
I ballista oil barrel that thing.
You doing it right now?
Fuck yeah.
All right, give me a bows roll.
Okay. I'm really
Or
good
crossbow
at bows.
roll. Sorry.
Crossbows. I'm better at crossbows. They're both a
Yo.
6.
Excellent. Okay. So
hit
you
Lothar.
missed.
No.
You don't hit the sail directly. You hit that ship, but it's further back from the sail. It might catch still yet. It just might be a little longer.
Okay. I'll start
You
loading.
think it broke.
Okay. I'll load another.
Okay. All right. You all can see this happening. You can now look over there because Swamp Toe is not subtle. He basically just walked out there and walked on, and he's like, tunk, and he just like lobs a ballista bolt with an oil keg strapped to it that it barely made it to this other ship because it's kind of front weighted. It would have just probably flown off into the distance, but it just kind of landed on this other ship that might be smoking.
His knot tying was unmatched.
Yeah, you can clearly see Gar standing on deck. They're not hiding at all.
Does anyone seem to have noticed us with this?
Not yet.
Reacting?
Somehow.
They don't seem to be reacting just yet.
Okay.
I say we just make a break for it.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Here's you, Missy.
Are you all gonna make a break for it?
Sure.
All right.
Is this other ship far enough away that I can't lob a torch at it? The one that
No,
threw
you could
oil
lob a
on?
torch at it as you ran past.
Let's do that.
Okay. You have to give me just like a blunt weapon check, which
I'll
You
just
have
click on my
hammers.
torch as if it's a weapon.
Yeah, there you go.
I got an 8.
Okay, that
Success.
succeed. That's a success. So yeah, you land it. Were you throwing it at the sail or at the oil?
The oil.
Okay, so yes, lands in the oil. And again, a bunch of the crew are running now across the pier. Are the rest of you joining in?
I will join in
I-
with my crossbow at the ready.
I'll kind of hang back and be like the last one onto the ship. Make
Okay.
sure people aren't getting
Okay.
attacked if they get
Foxy,
swarmed.
Lothar, are you two heading for the ship?
Right before I head to the ship, I'm gonna do something a bit against my better judgment since I only have a 4 in performance and charisma is my lowest score. But can I do a performance check to try to shout fire and see if I can draw more attention to the other ship quickly?
As you're about to shout fire, you hear a shout of fire, and it appears. Then they're like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get away from that ship!" And somebody's like, "The prisoners got out," and so like now the docks have been alerted to your presence. They're like, "The ship's on fire! What the fuck are they doing over there?"
Can I roll for skedaddle?
Absolutely. I think evasion would probably be good if you want to skedaddle.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to the ship. I've got no health left.
Okay. All right. So you all make it onto the ship. All the crew makes it on. Gar pours some magic into the thing, and it starts up. Is anybody gonna man the ballista along the railing?
I'm just gonna start loading as many of them as I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to jump on one of them.
All right. And yeah, they're starting to. Some of them are running to grab. You're guessing, water or something to put out the fire. Some of them are running to some of the smaller craft, and they look to be like untying them and whatnot. You need to get your own ship kind of untied. That would require a bushcraft roll to just get the knots undone so you can actually take off. Who wants to do that?
I still have a flaming ballista shot I need to shoot.
Oh, yeah, go right ahead. Same ship?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm helping. No.
All right. Well, it goes up, but it's not, didn't catch as much as you would have liked. You think it's definitely this ballista is defective.
It is.
That's
yeah.
clearly what the issue
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other tech you were needing?
Bushcraft to untie.
Yeah, bushcraft, or if you have something that's good at chopping, like an axe or something, you could look at removing the mooring ropes.
I'm busy loading ballistae. Someone else could use my axe, however.
Or a knife. Saw away at it, whatever.
Yeah. I'll grab someone's knife.
Okay. I think, if nothing else, people have swords that they can give you.
Okay.
Yeah, we did arm a good chunk of the crew with the guards' equipment,
Mm-hmm.
and there were plenty of swords.
All right. Takes you like another round of that to get going. You can see that they've got some of their littler ships kind of untethered. But the pilot is at the wheel, and they start kind of maneuvering the ship out, maneuvering the Hurricane out of the dock. They start cruising away, but you are being pursued by two of these smaller craft right now. Who's all manning crossbows?
I've
I
got one.
definitely will.
I'll man one as soon as I get the rest of them loaded.
Okay. Yeah, you could go ahead and give me shots with the crossbow.
All right.
All right, Goggart hits, Swamp Toe misses,
Mm-hmm.
and Lothar hits. So that's good. Do 2d8 for the, or no, I'm sorry, 2d10 for the damage. And were you aiming at separate targets or the same?
I was aiming at target number...
One or two?
Yeah, I was aiming at target number 2.
Target number 2. Okay. All right, so
Thanks.
you... And Lothar, how about you? Which one were you aiming at? One or two?
Probably target number 1.
Okay. All right, so they both take pretty solid hits. They're still flying, but you definitely did some damage as they're... but you can see behind them as like more time passes, you can see that there are more of these smaller craft. Gar looks at you, Swamp Toe.
That's me.
Little friend, I need your help.
Yes.
All right, this is going to hurt a little bit. But I think if I'm understanding how this thing works right, I think I can get us out of here.
Okay.
All right, and he drags you over by the big orb that's now, crackling with energy and whatnot. And the ship's going about as quick as you've ever felt it go.
Okay.
And give me another round of ballista shots here. Yeah, but not you. Just or not you, Swamp Toe.
Yeah.
Just Goggart and Lothar.
Damn.
It's okay. Just... Are you rolling, Lothar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
April is sending me links to incredible shirts.
Nice.
I'm also sending pins to Ashley.
Oh,
Another
shit.
crossbow roll, is that what we're...
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Roll 2d10. Same target.
Yeah.
All right, another very solid hit. That airship is still going, but it looks to be in very bad shape. So Swamp Toe, Gar drags you over and he's like, hold out your hand. Okay, takes your hand. He like extends a little talon, puts a little scratch on your hand.
Ow.
You bleed. Yeah, I know. And then he like reaches a hand out towards the orb and he casts a spell. But you can feel he directs the energy. Take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
He directs the energy into the orb, and suddenly your ship surges forward at tremendous speed. Everyone on deck, well, that's all of you, give me acrobatics rolls to keep your feet.
Cool. I'm gonna push that.
Okay.
Look at you, still having the ability to push rolls.
Yeah,
Moxie can push.
I did.
Okay.
Thank God.
Hey,
All right. Did anyone fail?
What was the test? Sorry.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Oh no. Oh. I
I'll
did
give you one
fail.
push. All right. You're not going to push?
I think I shouldn't.
Fair enough. All right. Okay. So the only one that failed is Burkle.
I failed.
You failed too? Okay. All right. So Burkle, you'll get your armor off of this. 5
Yeah.
damage as you crash into the railing and lose
Okay.
your feet. And then Swamp Toe, you take 3 points of damage from crashing into the railing. But nobody goes overboard.
I'm still up. I got 5 hit points left.
Yep. And you zoom away from your pursuers. And yeah, you're able to continue at speed, but it gave you the push that you needed to get to outdistance your foes.
We did it.
You did it. Gar's like, I'll try to navigate you as best I can, but for now, just keep going that way. And make that, and he points, and you can see that it is indeed like a hand in a very specific like configuration. And it's was it the left hand? The right hand? I don't remember which one it was. But yeah, you can see it receding rapidly in the distance.
Okay.
And you're headed away from it. You're not
Good.
sure if it's east or west, but you're heading away from it.
That's what counts.
Yep.
well, assuming the hand was flying above ground, maybe we should try to head downward at some point towards some ground.
Car's like, I wouldn't advise that. And he like points over the edge of the ship. And if you look down, you just see eventually just fog.
Is there
Very distant fog. Similar to the others before you went through the storm when you had left land. And you looked down and you couldn't see
down
ground.
there?
Not that anyone's been able to determine.
Okay.
But if we go far enough in the right direction, we'll either see the storm or we'll hopefully I think we're going in the right direction and we should hit land.
Okay. I'm good.
Not
with
sure exactly which lands we'll end up in, but hopefully it'll be close to my people.
Oh, that would be good.
that. Yeah.
They're okay.
Well, they got to be more
Thrilled
okay
about
than having a giant prison where they beat the crap out of us.
True.
This is true.
All right.
So yeah, that's where we're gonna end for today. We're a little early, but so because y'all made it out of this whole situation, and it was a bit of a slog. In addition to your normal level up rolls and whatnot, everybody can pick a new. Let's make sure I'm calling them by the correct thing. heroic ability. As long as you meet the requirements,
shit.
you can pick up a new heroic
Ooh.
ability.
How is there a list somewhere?
There is. In the journals tab, if you go under skills, and it will be the last entry on the list. Heroic abilities.
Oh, shit.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Oh, they got ass end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll have to read through that.
And like some of those are things that they will so like Swamp Toe, if you wanted to learn an additional like School of Magic, that's where magic talent would come in, I believe. Let's see. Or there's Master Spellcaster. That's pretty cool. Monster Hunter, Musician. I think there is one for getting you additional hit points as well. In case people were interested in such a thing.
We'll see. Probably gonna do the magic.
Man,
What'd you find?
battle cry looks good. Let out a battle cry, and all other player characters within earshot heal a condition of their choice.
That is pretty good.
It's good.
But there's things like
you said
defensive
we
that gives you extra like parry attack or parries and things like that. So there's choices to be made.
You said we're picking out a heroic ability?
Yep.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yep. Trying to see which one it is. Because I believe robust. Robust increases your HP by 2, and you can select it multiple times. Just throwing that out there that is available.
Does Gar have spells he can teach me?
Maybe. Probably.
I can get a new school of magic, but I don't get any spells in the new school until I get a grimoire or a teacher.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do I find this out?
Go to the journal section and then click on Dragon Bane rules
Uh-huh.
and then skills.
Oh, it's under. Oh, okay.
Yep. And then it's on the last entry.
Yeah.
But you can also, you're here for the session. So you get a point for that. Just doing the experience stuff here. You finished exploring. You explored a new location. We'll give you a point for that. You defeated one or more dangerous adversaries. You did overcome an obstacle without using force. And I don't know that anybody gave in to their weakness. So, but still, that's good 4 points. Plus, any demons or dragons that you rolled. I think it was all demons today.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I got one good attack on. I did get a crit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You did. Also, if any of your skills go to 18, you also get to select another heroic ability.
Nice.
And then also you'll all be able to get like a full rest.
How many things are we rolling to try to increase? I missed that.
You get 4 plus any that you got as bonus things.
Right, my healing went up.
It's a day of the dice not liking anyone.
My persuasion went up.
That's true.
My bluffing went up.
My sneaking
Nice.
did not go up. I did bonk someone, so will my staffs go
The
up?
hammers is at a 17.
That's what I thought. I'm like, oh, to be that close.
My
Yeah.
heroism did not go up. But yeah, figure out if Gar has spells, and I'll learn some spells from Gar, or a spell from Gar.
He does. He has spells. He can teach you. I think he's actually animism too, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But I did pick up some third-party stuff, so there's, I'll put together a Google Doc and put those PDFs in there for people to look at too, because there's some new things. in that. So, man,
Oh,
like,
Lord.
well, your evade went up.
Oh, did it?
7 to 8.
Mine did.
Oh wait, that's Burkle. Never mind.
Yeah, that was my last point. And
Did nothing increase for you, Lothar?
Not a thing.
No.
I was hoping to get at least 18 at knives so I could get a second heroic, but
Right.
that's hard. I've been stuck on a 17 in hammers for a long time.
Yeah.
knives I seem to be able to pretty routinely upgrade. Crossbows I've tried like 3 times and it hasn't. But I also seem to I get pretty lucky with crossbows, even though I've got a 14 in it.
Yeah.
But that's all I got for today.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else?
No, I don't. What are we doing Wednesday?
Savage Rifts.
What are we doing Friday?
Cyberpunk.
What are we doing
Always.
Saturday? No, we're not doing anything Saturday. That's it.
Nope.
That's all I got. Okay,
All
bye.
right. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.